run wheels, or maybe even a piston engine to turn a crankshaft and run a generator and make electricity. And in fact, you can do it pretty high efficiency in a generator using that method, using the expansion of that piston. And what we do is use the expansion of the magnetic field to extract that electricity. And we believe you can do it much, much higher efficiencies. In fact, there's been theoretical papers that show not 30 to 35% efficiency like a steam turbine can do, but 80% efficiency, 85% efficiency, extract much more of the energy of the fuel in that process.
Can you actually just take a tiny tangent on the word efficiency here?
Mm-hmm.
So you said 30%. So it's inefficient. And that efficiency measure is how much of the energy is actually converted to electricity?
That measure is how much of the thermal energy that gets outside of the system is then converted into electricity, which is the thing we care about. We're not in this to make fusion. We're in this to make electricity, and we're using fusion to make electricity. And so from my point of view, that should be the focus, is how do we get to that? So that's the efficiency of that thermal energy that makes it out to electricity. What it is not a measure of how much energy you put into the system and what happens to that. In terms of, you started this campfire with a blowtorch. What about all that blowtorch energy? What are you getting for that? And so I think that's something that high beta is one more side benefit that it turns out is actually maybe the tail that wags the dog, is that not only do you at high efficiency get out any of the new fusion energy, which is great because that's what you want, make electricity from fusion, but you also get to recover all of that magnetic energy you put back into it. And that's the really powerful one. And that's something that folks have demonstrated over 95% efficiency, that you can put electricity into fusion and then get that electricity back out. And 95% efficiency